Sometimes, the most dangerous enemy isn't the one who attacks you, it's the one who whispers exactly what you want to hear. Rashta burst into tears. She can't believe she wasn't invited to the Empress's tea party. In her mind, there's only one explanation. Rashta is the weakest person here. Duke Ergy quietly comforts her. Then he leans in and whispers that the Empress is bullying her. Navier is the most influential woman in high society. By deliberately leaving Rashta out, she's isolating her from the nobility. Is Rashta really going to let the Empress get away with it? Rashta doesn't know what to do. She can't simply show up uninvited. She'd only become the laughingstock of the empire. That's when Ergy offers a solution. Hold her own tea party on the very same day. Rashta hesitates. None of the nobles will come to hers. But Ergy already has an answer. Then they don't need the nobles. They need the sympathy. The common people know very little about aristocratic society. If word spreads that the Empress refused to invite the royal concubine simply because she was born a commoner, many people would believe it, especially if the rumor comes with an interesting story. The day of the tea party finally arrives. Inside the palace, the atmosphere is warm. The nobles chat happily as laughter fills the room. Meanwhile, Navier invites Liberty to join her for a walk through the garden. Outside, Liberty nervously admits that she's been collecting portraits of the Empress. Every time a new one is released, she buys it. Embarrassed, she worries that she must seem strange. But Navier simply smiles. There is nothing to be ashamed of. Then, Rashta arrives with Duke Ergy. Curious, Ergy asks how Navier knows Liberty. Navier explains they are only beginning to get to know one another. But already, she thinks Liberty is a lovely young lady. In fact, she likes her so much, she wishes Liberty were her younger sister. Then she turns toward Liberty. If you'd like, you may call me Big Sister. For a moment, Rashta's heart drops. Once, she had asked to call Navier by that very name. Now, the title she longed for is being offered to the one person she despises. Navier notices the look on Rashta's face. It confirms what she suspected. The relationship between Rashta and Liberty must be even worse than she imagined. Soon, the rumors begin to spread throughout the capital. People whisper that the Empress deliberately held her tea party on the very same day to humiliate Rashta. Some even claim it's because Rashta was born a commoner. Others don't just blame the Empress, they blame the Emperor for allowing the situation to happen. As Corsair drinks in a bar, he overhears the rumors for himself. But something doesn't feel right. If these people were working for the Emperor, they wouldn't be criticizing as well. Could Rashta be behind this? Later, Farang reports everything to Navier. He even offers to spread counter-rumors. If they wanted, they could easily paint Rashta as the villain. But Navier shakes her head. Even if people believe them, others will still believe Rashta. In the end, the imperial family will become nothing more than gossip. Rashta only needs to protect herself. But Navier is the Empress. She has to think about the empire and its people first. No matter who the public blames, Sovietshu will also lose face. And as long as she remains Empress, his reputation is tied to hers. A ruler cannot govern well if the people lose confidence. Then, Navier reaches another conclusion. She doesn't believe Rashta planned this alone, nor does she suspect Viscount Motishu. Instead, her attention turns to Duke Ergy. A foreign noble has every reason to weaken the Eastern Empire. After all, he came at Prince Heinrey's request. Being cautious is only natural. If Duke Ergy is truly behind this, the situation could become far more dangerous. Meanwhile, the day of Henry's coronation has finally arrived. As the crowd cheers for the new king, McKenna remembers a conversation Henry once had with the noble. The man believed Henry had feelings for Rashta. He even said that if Henry had witnessed the Empress bullying Miss Rashta, he wouldn't have been able to bear the heartache. But Henry had remained silent, not because he agreed, but because McKenna had advised him to stay out of it. No citizen would welcome a queen who brought war to the country. The Western Kingdom was already heading toward war, but it wasn't a war Henry had started because of Navier. McKenna had feared Henry might give up the war for the woman he loved. But if word spread that he loved the Empress, the people would blame Navier for the war instead. So Henry decided he would continue to be Navier's shield, and one day, after defeating the Eastern Empire, he will make Sovietshu kneel before her. McKenna can't help but ask one last question. How could the Empress ever accept the king of the country that attacked her homeland, especially when Henry couldn't even win the heart as the prince of a neighboring kingdom? Henry's answer is surprisingly simple: by dancing. After all, they are birds. Maybe that work? McKenna simply stares at him, then replies with pure sarcasm, "I'm sure it will." Back in the Eastern Empire, Navier is thinking how unfortunate it was that the deal with Rift never happened. Suddenly, the bluebird flies in. Around its neck is a ring, along with a letter. The ring is a gift to Queen. I wish Queen was my queen. When I see Queen, my eyes grow bright. I'm sad you didn't come. Navier can't help but laugh at his playfulness. She slips the ring onto her finger and begins writing a reply. There are many wonderful and wise women. I'm sure you find a good queen. The bluebird immediately starts panicking. Seeing its reaction, Navier pauses. Then she changes what she wrote. Instead, she writes about preparing for Liberty's debutante ball. Showing the letter to the little bird, she asks if it sounds friendly enough. The bird lets out a small sigh, then gives a little nod. Meanwhile, Rashta is deciding which dress Liberty should wear for the debutante ball. Then, an idea crosses her mind. If they wore the exact same dress, everyone might believe Liberty copied her, just like people once believed Navier had. She tells Delis to prepare the exact same gown, only smaller. Delis is surprised. Won't they be matching? Rashta pretends she is only being thoughtful. Her own dress is the prettiest. She simply doesn't want Liberty to wear anything less beautiful. Completely fooled, Delis happily agrees. Soon, the debutante ball begins. Liberty arrives wearing a beautiful yellow gown. Navier waves at her with a smile. Then Rashta appears, wearing the exact same dress. The ballroom immediately fills with whispers. Did Rashta copy Liberty? Or was it the other way around? Embarrassed, Liberty's eyes fill with tears. Without hesitation, Navier removes her own jacket and gently places it over Liberty's shoulders. I suppose this outfit is in fashion. Will this make it a little different? The guests can't help but admire the Empress's grace. As Navier walks away with Liberty, she glances back one last time. Rashta is quietly writing inside a small notebook. Just what are you planning now? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Navier handled the situation with Liberty perfectly? Or would you have confronted Rashta yourself? If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next chapter of the story. And as always, thank you for listening to Manga with me. Until next time.